Okay, let's have a small recap of last class. In the last class, we have seen the meaning of indirect tax, types of indirect taxes, and many things. Let's have it like a Q&A session rather than discussing everything from the beginning. What is the difference between forward charge mechanism and reverse charge mechanism? Who will pay? Originator of the transaction. Reverse charge mechanism? Recipient of the transaction. Can you name any one case where there is reverse charge mechanism? Import of goods or services. Not in case of exports, only in case of import. Then, what is the case where we have levy of duty or a tax, but you are not required to pay? Exports. In case of export of goods and in case of export of services, even though we have the levy means charge or imposition or liability, any way you can call it, okay? So even though we have the liability to pay, but we are exempted from payment of tax or duty in case of exports. Reason for that? To increase our foreign exchange reserves. Then, what are the various indirect taxes that we have seen? Excise duty, customs duty, service tax. What are the components of sales tax? Central sales tax and value added tax. Now, in this, what is the difference between duty and tax? Duty is the obligation, irrespective of whether you make earnings or not, you are required to pay. Whereas on the other hand, tax means only on the presence of consideration you are required to pay an amount that is known as tax. Correct or not? And then, what is the system of credit? What is the meaning of system of credit? Tax or duty paid is adjusted against the tax or duty payable. What are the two credits that we have? CENVAT credit and state VAT credit. CENVAT credit covers dash and dash. Central excise duty and service tax. State VAT credit covers only value added tax. I have some state VAT credit. Listen carefully. I have some state VAT credit. When I will get some state VAT credit, if I have made some purchases within the state, I would have paid something called VAT, and that I can take as credit. Now, I have to pay excise duty or service tax. Can I use this credit for adjustment with excise duty or service tax? No. Why? One is under state government, the other is payable to central government. We cannot do the adjustment. If I have some CENVAT credit, that is excise duty paid and service tax paid, can I use it for payment of VAT or CST? No, because VAT or CST is for state government, but the CENVAT credit is given by the central government. I have some state VAT credit. First I am using it for payment of VAT. Still I have some balance. What I can do? I can use it for payment of CST? Yes. So CST is levied by whom? Collected by? Retained by? Even though levied by central government, but it goes into whose pockets? That's the reason why VAT credit can be adjusted against CST also. Not only against VAT payable, but also against CST payable. You understood this? So this is what we have literally seen in the last class. And now let's proceed to service tax. This is the first area. Total I told you 5 areas of taxes that we are going to discuss in IPCC. Service tax, excise, customs, CST, VAT. Okay, these are the 5 areas. In that, the first we are starting with service tax. And even I told you the weightage for service tax is more, and easily you will be getting 25 marks minimum out of 50 marks from service tax alone. Got it? So you will feel like there is only service tax questions in exam, in indirect tax. So that many questions you will be asked, because you can easily understand 4 mark question. Only one 5 mark question. 4 mark question means 5 questions will be framed. One 5 mark question plus 4 mark questions 5. 5 into 4, 20. So which means majority of the question paper you will be seeing only service tax. Even that's the reason why I wanted to start service tax first, so that when you are free in the sense, right now you did not face any kind of troubles in the form of income tax and in the form of costing and financial management. It is only at this starting stage of costing and financial management and accounts. So therefore now you will have lots and lots of time. So you can complete reading service tax also now itself. Got it? Ensure that service tax you are completing by the time we parallelly complete our classes also. The advantage is 25 marks will be in your pocket. So what is to be discussed is the balance topics from the 25 marks. So that is very easy compared to service tax. Even you do not have to put that much of efforts in learning it. So that at a later point of time also, along with other subjects, you can cope up with it. Okay.